Common sense in the building. What's up, common sense? Hey, this ain't making no sense, bro. Ghost man, good morning. Good morning. Peace and blessings to you. We got Ghost Man in the building. We got my spiritual hood sister in the building. Cash Money. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday to you. Saturday-ish talk. Just want to talk about Randy Moss real quick and the effect, that this so-called cancer have on our black athletes. And, why did it take so I got a lot of questions because if you're sitting on TV with your eyes as jaundiced as it is it that more important to being on that telecast than getting yourself and your health right? And then why do athletes who has the best, dietitians, cooks, and training and uh, proper food etiquettes, why do they get hit and try to ignore or wait to the last minute to ignore the signs? And ain't it kind of funny that it's always the brothers? But I had a few questions. My first question was going to be a poll question. Is there a cure for cancer? But as you can see in this picture, and it's ironic, just a week ago, 8 days ago, that he removed himself from broadcasting only because the people was outraged or had questions. Look at his eyes. Now I know he ain't took no shot. Now I can see if they were blood eyed. That's yellow jaundice. And anybody know that that's a telling sign that something internally is wrong. And for such a person of this stature, a Hall of Famer, with all the millions that was made playing ball, did nobody tell him or remind him that health is wealth? Oh, you say I always call a liquor store eyes. And that ain't nothing to laugh at, but uh yeah, because I had a lot of, family members, that was, some of my uncles, what I'm saying, that was out there and was stuck in that lane. And I've seen Jonda's eyes plenty of times out here in the streets. And they always going to the liquor store. Salute to you, Ryan Campbell. Good happy Saturday to you. Hope all is well with you. But I just had a few questions, and I wanted to do a poll, but for some reason, the chat in the studio won't connect to YouTube. So, because it would be interesting to see what people's perspective is on, because a lot of people say there's already a cure, but then we still are battling this disease and and collecting donations. Oh, well, in case you're just catching up, or you already know that he did come out on IG yesterday. I'm not gonna actually play it. I'm just gonna give my summary of what he shared. Um, I think I do got a picture of him. Actually, you know what? I actually can share what he said. Let's share what he said. Hold on. Let's share what he said. Let's see. Nine in the building. Y'all hit that like button. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well with you. And he said he does have those liquor store eyes, right? That part. That part. Don't tell me we just lost the story. I think we just lost the story. Yeah, we just lost the story. Because I know we were speaking about it. But nevertheless, y'all. Um, so here's a few things that I want to talk about in regards to these athletes, and just particularly, um, Randy Moss. And shout out to Randy Moss, the Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? When they burn you on the field, you know what I'm saying? A wide receiver, get the DB, you just got Moss. So shout out to that. But, the bigger picture is like, um, how was the family dealing with this as he was struggling, you know what I mean, to get prepared for the network? And then the cover up from the other analysts not to even, you know what I mean, to just because that's just this reminds me of Charlie Murphy. Like I guess they want people to work until until they can't, you know what I'm saying? Till they can't even work no more at all costs. Now, I know he just didn't happen to get diagnosed with this. 10 months ago, he could have been taking these precautionary measures. Because I was just going back looking at some of the episodes, so I can see if there was any signs then. It gets to a point where thousands of people who's watching the broadcast in 4K looking at this man's eyes yellowish. And they like, is he on set drunk? Or is there something else? And of course, now, he had a surgery and he came out. Oh, Chad Bronx. Yeah, boy, bingo, bingo. You know what I'm talking about. But with these athletes having, these so-called nutritionists and, dietitians and, you know, experts on, what's good for the body to give it the maximum production, we still have to deal with something called cancer. And I know at home it had to be tough, you know. And prayers up to him. Hopefully, it's all gone and it won't come back and he'll be strengthened. Let me say that off the rip. But as you can see, it doesn't even matter how much money you have. Glory be to God. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't take care of your body, that money means nothing. Well, let me get my Let me get my notebook because I had a few questions, and I appreciate everybody that's in the building. Y'all hit that like button. It's sad that an athlete of this stature, had to wait to the last minute. And then, is there a cure for cancer? I mean, how long we gonna be collecting donations and doing all these other things, but we still ain't found no cure for cancer? And I'm not no medical expert. I'm not giving out no analysis. I'm just sharing my opinion on the story because I know I have family members who have succumbed to what they call cancer. And it's a lot of funding, and there's nothing wrong with doing charitable events, but it's a lot of funding and donating, but where is the results? Do we just continue to set up these nonprofits and these marathons and telethons for all the donations go 100% goes to this foundation? Because what I wanted to show you is that, even though he was out, he was sitting on the couch. If anybody, everybody's pretty much seen it already. He's sitting on the couch with a cane, and he's talking. Y'all seen my thumbnail, and he basically was explaining the procedure well, not all of it, but the type of procedure that he went through, the name of it, shall I say, not the type, the name of it, and where the cancer was. And allegedly, all the cancer is supposed to be removed. I don't even know if my chat moving because, okay. But it would be interesting to see what people's perspective is on this cure for cancer. Um, black athletes, black athletes in the latter stages of their life always seem to, we still hear this C word all the time in regards to their deterioration of their health. Do y'all notice that? And we ain't gonna make it, a color issue, but a lot of these black athletes have, either some type of, you know, diabetic situation, or cancerous situation, and it's just true. But how can you get up every day knowing your body's not right just to go get a check because you signed to a contract? Lord have mercy. That's what I'm looking at. That because you indebted to a contract, that you would sacrifice your health just to meet somebody else's needs, and you got a family at home. And you know, and within the last few years, some tragic things has happened in your family, and prayers to your strength. But is it worth the sacrifice? They know before last week he had some challenges. And see, that's the thing right there. Cause in spite of all of this and him, saying that he's overcome it, he's also set up a foundation for donations to be funneled, and allegedly all the donations were supposed to be going to the research into that C word. Now the biggest and the baddest can always be set down. But I wonder if his wife had been told him, take a break. Nobody in the studio seen him. Eyes yellowing when they were taping and recording. And then what's so sad about it is he felt, first of all, that the people had to say something besides the network. And then on top of that, he was going to cover it up with sunglasses. Just to still sit up in the studio on a set for a few hours, talk football, and then go home to his family. It's corporate policy. Got you so indebted that you would risk your health? Sometimes people say you sign your life away with a contract. And unfortunately, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that will give their life for that contract. And then with all the change that you made, your retirement fund, shouldn't you have some of the best doctors? See, The reason I have an issue with it because sometimes people wait to the last minute when it's too late. It can be in stage 4, and then next thing you know, they gone. That part, Ryan Campbell, willing to give their life and sacrifice their health. I ain't gonna say life. I'm gonna say health, y'all. Let me stand corrected. I'm gonna say health because health is wealth. But it's unfortunate. And he did encourage all those to go to the doctor, and I can just say that me as a black man, um, yep, very rarely want to be going to no doctor and getting no checkups and getting no, you know, rubber gloves put in places that's uncomfortable, feeling like you're violated. We need to get out of that mentality because that's what it be. We wait too late to get it. If you're working for a company and you got health insurance, you paying, which I know I didn't take full advantage of my medical plans like I should have. But yeah, I encourage you. You paying for it. Why not? I mean, even if you ain't feeling sick, every 6 months, or every 4 months, set up appointment, get checked out throughout the year. And then, as the year go through, if there's anything emergencies, you can always just boom, go get it addressed. But yeah, he did encourage those to make sure you go, get your checkups. Detection early is the key. But I want to know when is we gonna have a cure? When will there be a cure? When will there be a cure? But yeah, now and I know this might be, especially for those who really have dealt with the real truth. And shout out and prayers up to all those who have battled some sort of cancer and have beaten it, and have a story or a testimony to share. Um but I'm just trying to figure out now, you come out, leave your job, say you got cancer, get a surgery, and now you survive cancer. I'm trying to figure it out. It'd be a lot of questions, like is they playing on the people? Now you wanna, be associated with people who battled this disease for years and overcame it through, advanced technologies. It's a lot of questions. It's just a lot of questions. Good old Randy. And you can tell. I knew it. I always was looking at the broadcasters within myself like something just ain't right. I never really, keyed in to the jaundice of his eyes, the yellowing of his eyes. But yeah, I just knew something just wasn't right. And man, oh man, here it is. But um, prayers up for a speedy recovery. You know, um, as you can see, all the headlines look, reveals he has cancer. Randy Moss reveals he has cancer. But don't be distracted, y'all. There is more, uh, I guess, shocking news to some, but not to the real truth tellers. There'll be some more things manifesting, especially through the sports world. Um, for all us cancer survivors, salute to them. Thank God for them. I have some cancer survivors in my family, so I even lost people to cancer in my family. So this is uh, an important topic, and then thinking about how you know athletes of this nature, after the game, you're supposed to have the best of everything um, in regards to your nutritions and your health, as far as playing for these individual teams. Um, but then, how much do you sacrifice? And I'm gonna keep my one opinion to myself. But how much do you sacrifice? You know, um, before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? What really matters to you more? Is it the money or your family? Ooh, or is it the fame? I'm just saying. Is it worth one day driving to work, knowing you feeling bad and could be in pain, and at one time you don't push through, or you need some assistance or some help, never realizing that you should take heed to your health and to those that dearly love you. I bet you none of those men or those women in that studio cared outside of your opinion, anything outside of your life. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But you was there to put on for the network while you could have been losing your net worth. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He said, I read a report 5 to 10 years ago about athletes that play artificial turf were having higher C rates. When, whoa, Ghost man, that's deep. That's deep. But I'm just trying to figure out, you come out, had a surgery, and now you survived it, when this man been struggling. And then who was the one that made the decision to tell him to put on some glasses to hide it? No, 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 no. Yeah, no, nobody want to talk about that. Who told him to go on there and hide it? I told you it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions. And will you sacrifice that? Man, oh man. That's why I'm talking about it. Because it doesn't seem authentic as it's being presented. Because okay, oh, all of a sudden you come to work and they must have been getting emails. I'm wondering what executives got the emails to trigger this into action. And then said, hey Moth, don't worry about it. Throw on some thin tints, throw on your cardies, and you'll be just fine. Come on. Who told him that? What's up, Angel B? Good morning to you, love. Happy Saturday to you. You know what, Moth? Look, I don't care about your heart. I don't care about your lungs. I don't care about your bowels. Put these glasses on and talk. Can you imagine the conversation that they were having? And this man is dealing with something really internally. Well, Randy, your eyes a little yellow. The people think you may be drinking. They may think it's a little, health issues. But hey, we got the remedy for it. Okay, look. You can be cool with these shades. How about that, Randy? Randy, the people need you. So here's what I need you to do. You need to put these shades on and come to work. If you pass out on stage, I'll get an ambulance here in 2.2 seconds. You hear me? You just put these glasses on and go out there and work. You hear me, Mouse? He like, yeah, boss. You hear me, Mouse? He like, yeah, boss. But something just ain't right. And it's not a laughing matter at all. It's very serious, especially, like I said, I have ones in my family and ones that passed away in my family from, and there are survivors out here, that true survivors that, don't have, the revenue in it, that these people have to get, to go to the cyanide clinic. But something just ain't right. And it's very interesting, uh, you just didn't get diagnosed 1 week ago. Glory be to God. Come on now, talk your ish. See, look, Randy, we know you're struggling. We see your eyes. You come in here, get your coffee. Your eyes are all yellow. You're writing with the pad. You're a little slow when you're walking down the hall. But I got these shades, though, okay? We got these shades. We're getting plenty of emails and, you know, pressure from the people saying what's wrong with them. So here, look, this is what we have to do. We're going to have to, we got these shades, right? They're tinted and they're highlighted to where you can read the prompt and you can talk to them. You can make phone calls in them, okay? It's going to be some nice tint. You're going to have some nice tint, okay? But I need you to show up, okay? I just need you to show up, even if your bowels hurt, okay? Listen, even if you're doodling in your drawers, listen, you can have 2 suits on set, okay? Listen, I just need you to wear these shades and I need you to talk to the people. Now, I'm trying to find a little humor, but it's really sad. But can you imagine these? This is what they expect out of our black athletes. It's such a shame, man. I've been watching it for 40 plus years. Man, I hope you get well and get back strengthened, and be able to, do something that they do. But hopefully, importantly, um, you know, the family bond is strengthened, you know, and you know, he can be I guess an advocate for cancer survivors. 1 week, you know what I'm saying, he was diagnosed, and then the next week he was done and he survived it. You know, I'm just saying. But y'all hit that like button, and we'll see if he can make a full recovery, and we praying for him. It's just something with everything that's going on, and that's being revealed this year. It's just not sitting right. Even the IG conversation. Matter of fact, that's what I said. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the IG conversation. Let me see if I can find the IG conversation. But I hope everybody doing well. I just wanted to come on real quick. I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about this specific situation, after him being diagnosed, and how, he had to be coming to work feeling bad. Everybody had to be looking at him. Everybody had to be looking at him. That jaundice just don't pop up. They was coming in. His eyes was yellow, tart, and they was up there wanting him to continue, man, oh man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what this one say right here. Let's see if we got this. Outside his bile duct, pancreas and liver. Okay, he was hospitalized for that 6 days in the surgery and was released on Friday. Okay, Mouse has been a regular ESPN NFL countdown. Okay, but okay, so he just stepping away for an extended time. I see they going viral. And then we promoting merch. We got merch being promoted. This is wild, y'all. This is wild. That part, you know, they influenced that and didn't even take in consideration of a person's health. So yeah, like I said, y'all, is it a cure for cancer? Um, why all these black athletes get affected by this, and um, it doesn't matter how much money you got if you don't take precautionary measures, then you can be affected as well. So always, be take preventative measures and don't wait too late. I've seen it too many times, and of course, and some, not all, us men are very stubborn on going to the doctors on a regular basis. So it's good if you're disciplined that way. That's great, and that's and for those who need to get better, just make sure you're going and utilizing all your advantages of your insurance. Why the studio chat will not pop out? Something went wrong. Wow. Okay, that's up there. Okay. But I hope all is well. What's going on? Anybody got any positive motivation and encouraging words today? That was my spiel on that. That's all I had. I know you know, um what really got me is that you will be pressured into hiding. Listen to me, y'all. I hope y'all, in spite of everything that was spoken on here, I hope y'all didn't, in hiding of serious health condition to commentate on the NFL. Did y'all miss that? Did y'all miss that? Somebody sat in that room and said, I hope that's something to think about. They didn't care about his life at all. Oh, I just seen the Broski title. That's gonna be crazy. We've been talking about the SVS. Now he said, "Oh yeah, it's good." It's everybody SVS, but that's your heart in your heart that that executives will want you to risk your life, basically, you know, with no thoughts about your family. That's the real, sad thing about it, and salute to him being a survivor. But they was willing to put you out there and cover it up. That's what's sad, cover it up. And at any time, you know what I mean, it could have been bad. And what was they gonna do? Oh, do a report, right? Oh, make more news, right? Off of your life. So I don't know how long, that he indebted, what I'm saying, to that contract and appearances. But yeah, I'm sure they don't have to be unless it's regulated in studio. People, they build a studio at the bottom of their basement, at the back. You know what I mean? They can build a studio and do the broadcast. You know how technology is. Do it from home and finish out the obligation. But yeah, I hope they take in consideration. You know, cause that ain't you got mossed. That's what you call you could have been lost. Talk your ish speaks. You hear what I said? That ain't being mouthed. That's almost being lost. But that should let everybody know, all the athletes, take care of yourselves. Pay attention to the things, especially in our lower abdomen area, and the lower half of our body. Everybody want to always be pumped up with the big legs and the big arms, but what about your abdomen? What about this chest cavity? You know, what about that? You know what I mean? That middle portion, you know, um, where all the vital organs at. Take care of that. Salute to the five in the building. Oh man, I'm sitting up here. Uh, just had a moment. You know what I'm saying? Lost some good people to those diseases. So do all the preventative measures that you can, um, and pay attention to the small signs. Don't wait till it's too late. And they say the world is the stage and everything is a play. So um, it's a lot of playing on the emotion of the peoples, in these last weeks, going into the new year. With all this exposure. Some true, some lies. It's all mixed in, so it's a bunch of confusion. Just like the enemy likes it, and just make sure you take care of your house. These celebrities are not to be worshipped. They're just people just like us. So it don't matter if you a superstar or you the janitor in the public school. You know what I'm saying? We all are privy to uh, certain diseases if we don't take care of our bodies and pay attention to those signs. You hear what I said? But my question is, and a lot of questions I got, is why wait to 6 days of being in the hospital? Y'all know normally, when reports are made, it'd be like, hey, first day, hey, um, Randy Moss rushed to the hospital. Um, you know, could be such and such XYZ. We ain't get none of that. We just got, oh, he announced it on TV because people seen it. I like to figure out. I wonder, was it the Twitter? I wonder, it probably got hot off of Twitter. Yeah, that's what it probably did. X, I mean. It probably got hot off of X. And yeah, the executives start making moves like, yeah, nah. Because they already knew, y'all. Come on now. That wasn't the first time he came to on set and he looked it that way. Come on now. Come on now. But I appreciate y'all pulling up on me this morning. And for those who catch it in replay, give your comments, what you think. And you know, if you was offended from a little sense of humor, maybe you might want to just check yourself because like I said, I can attest to what this man is going through. Is people currently that's cancer survivors in my family, and I've seen their battles and their victories. So it is a serious matter. Salute to the person that just hit that like button. God know who you is. God bless you. But it's a serious thing. But it just makes you think, how far would a person go? The executives should be ashamed of themselves for wanting a man to literally be to the place where you had to go get hospitalized and then emergency surgery. Lord have mercy. Talk about it. Lord have mercy. But I'm sure that'll be overlooked because it's the story of he's a survivor. Send donations to this fund. Good top of the morning, Pablo. Salute to you. Mom's cancer free, but was it worth the sacrifice? Is my question. Another question. As you can see throughout this telecast, there's going to be a lot of questions. But they literally put him out there in spite of knowing how he came in. And I wonder, how his wife and, family was feeling during this time. Is the money really worth your health? I guess some people choose it to be. But yeah, that was just all crazy. Putting glasses on, trying to hide it. Then when you're feeling too bad, where you can't produce, then all of a sudden, you're 6 days in the hospital, and then, uh, yeah. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And salute to Randy Moss. He's a Hall of Famer. I'm saying? He provided some good entertainment on the field, and he does some good, uh, pretty good at commentating. I like his spills at times. Okay, I'm like, where is that? But yeah, this guy, this guy right here. Ghostman said it's still not covered up as much as the Jamie Foxx ordeal. And you know what? Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to check that special out, and yeah, break that down too, because I heard it was very interesting. Yeah, see, that's some more content right there. Boom, bingo. Yeah, I'm on it. Cause my my mom and my sister was talking about it yesterday, and so I guess yeah, I got to look. I got to catch that special. Yeah, man, it's deep out here, you know. And who's next? This new 2025 ain't no walk of life off limits from exposure. I'm saying it right now on 12/14, 7:55 Central Time, 8:55 a.m. Eastern Time. I just said it, and I only got to say it once. I'm not going to even repeat myself. You said I saw something yesterday. He was going to tell real deal or something. I haven't looked yet. Mm. Yeah, and I know his son that came out, and spoke on his behalf too as well. As far as a lot of people running with a lot of misinformation. So that's why I'm just saying, I'm just giving my commentation on it, and you go get your perspective from looking at his IG um, video. I'm sure it's what is running viral, um, and you can catch it, so you can determine. But I just think it's real messed up that the higher powers, the upper echelon, wanted to cover it up. And then, you know what? Then that makes me think about Stuart Scott. That makes me think about the network itself. Stuart Scott was literally going blind. Oh man, you know what? I don't even man, you know what? I don't even want to now that I'm starting to think about oh no, no. I don't even want to know. No. Wow. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna just keep that one to myself. But this is ridiculous. Is network television really worth your health? Another question. Would you want your last breath to be on a set or around people who care and love you? Because people can let you come to work looking sick and tell you to cover it up. I don't care what hood you come from. I don't see no love in that. But I hope everybody um, enjoyed their Saturday. I just wanted to take a little time to cover some questions that I had, and I'm sure a lot of people had or has. And praying once again for a speedy recovery. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next round. Hit that like button on your way out. Make sure you leave glory be to God in the comment section. Sub up to my backup channel, Double Speed Telecast 2.1, and I'm a holler. Oh, I was right on live.